Hello students. So today we'll be starting with the next exercise of chapter 13. 13.2. The first question is, in a saving, I hope you have learnt all the formulas of amount and compound interest which I had shared in last video and last slides, right? So moving on. In a saving bank account, the bank offers an annual compound interest of 5% if the interest is added to the principal amount every 6 months. See now, here we will have some change in our formula. Since it is given every 6 months, then how much interest will Naresh get after 1 year? So see, first of all, the formulas, most of the formulas are the same, just the difference is 2 will be, see, first you write the formulas of every 6 months. So formula C, formula is almost the same. What difference there will be is, earlier we were using the formula of compound interest. Before starting with the exercise, you will write this formula first, right? So compound interest, when you will write compounded half yearly, right? This formula we will used when it is given compounded half yearly or it is given compounded every 6 months. CI will be P into, the formula is almost the same. This was the formula we were using earlier. The only difference is now here instead of 100 it will be 200 and here instead of T it will be 2T. That is, rate will be divided by 2. Here we are dividing the rate by 2 and time will be multiplied by 2, right? So the formula for compounded half yearly compound interest will be CI equals to P into 1 plus R upon 200 power 2T and minus 1. Understood? So this was the formula for compound interest. Formula for amount also, see, second you will write the formula for amount, which will be P into 1 plus R upon the same 200 power 2T. This will be the formula for amount. Understood? Now moving to the questions. So in the first question, it is given compounded every 6 months. So which formula will use? Half yearly formula. Deposited rupees 1600 means principal is rupees 1600. Time is given 1 year and rate is given 5%. So we will write all the given things, principal, rate and time. Now compound interest we need to calculate, right? So what we will do, P into 1 plus R upon 200, the change of the formula 200 and here 2. So rest all the same. We'll put the values 1600 into 1 plus 5 upon 200, R is 5, right? And into 2 into 1, why 1? Because time is given 1 and minus 1. 1600 into 1 plus 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20 and 0 carried. So the answer is 1 by 40. 2 into 1 is 2 and minus 1. Now 1600 will multiply, cross multiply, or we can also say we'll take the LCM. 40 into 1 is 40. 1 into 1 is 1 upon 40 power 2 and minus 1, right? So here 1600 into 41 upon 40 square minus 1. 1600 41 square is 1681. You will calculate the square, you will multiply and you have to calculate it, right? And upon 4 square is 16, so 40 square will be 1600 minus 1. We'll solve it for the 1600 will get cancelled. What we are getting the answer is rupees 81. So compound interest is rupees 81, right? Now moving on to the next question. Second question, Anamika deposits rupees 24,000 at 10%. Principal, rate, time, right? This every 6 months. Don't get confused that this is time. No, this is only telling you that which formula you have to use. You have to use compounded annually formula that you have studied in first exercise, or you have to use half yearly formula that you are studying in this exercise. Okay, how much money will she get means we will find the amount. If it is asked how much interest she has to pay, we will find the compound interest. Since it is directly asked how much money, so what we are going to calculate, we are going to calculate the we are going to calculate the amount here, right? So simply you will use the formula. See, principal, rate and time, whatever is given, we will write that first. Now amount formula will put P into 1 plus R upon 200 and 2T, right? So 24,000 into 1 plus R upon 200, that is R is given 10 upon 200, and here 2T means 2 into, see this 1 by 2 will convert it into improper fraction. 2 into 1 2 plus 1 3, so 3 by 2, right? So when we are putting 3 by 2 here, this 2 and this 2 is getting cancelled. We are getting 3. 24,000 into this cross multiplying 21 by 20 cube, right? Now 20 cube means 21 will be multiplied thrice and 20 will be multiplied thrice, right? So this 0 0 0 3 zeros are cancelled with these 3 zeros. 2 ones are 2, 2 12s are 24, 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, again 2 ones are 2 and 2 3s are 6. So what are we left with? 31 into 21 into 21 into 21 into 3. 21 into 21 is 441, right? 441 into 21, that is 21 cube, and we'll multiply it is 9261. This common squares and cubes you have to learn it, right? So that you will save your time for the calculation. So now 9261 into 3 you have to multiply. 3 ones are 3, 6 threes are 18, 1 carried, 3 twos are 6 and 1 7, 9 threes are 27. So 27783. The amount is rupees 27783. This. Understood? Now third question. Find out the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Simple interest formula is basic, you have learnt in earlier classes. It is P into T into R upon 100. In the last video also I have shared that formula. Principal is given 75,000, rate is given 8%, and time is given 1 year, right? Here also it is compounded half yearly. So compounded half yearly, there will be change only in the compound interest. Simple interest will be as it is because it is calculated monthly. Okay, so SI will be 7500 into 8 into 1 upon 100. So this zeros are getting cancelled. 75 into 8, 8 5s are 40, 0 and 4 carried, 8 7s are 56 and 4 60. So rupees 600 is the simple interest. Now calculating the compound interest, what will it be? CI formula is P into 1 plus R upon 100 minus T. Since it is given compounded half yearly and every 6 months, means the formula will be here it will be 200 and here it will be 2t, right? 7500 into 1 plus r upon 200 minus 1, 7500, right? 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2 and 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10 and 0. So what are we left with? 7500 into 50 plus 2 upon 50 square minus 1, right? Now 52 into 52 will multiply, it is 2704, right? Then we are going to subtract. Final answer what we are getting? 7500 into 204 upon 2500. 2 zeros will get cancelled. 25 ones are 25 threes are, we can directly cancel, or we can cancel it with 5 also, right? 5 5s are 25, 5 15s are, then 5 ones are and 5 threes are. Now 3 into 204 is 5 6. So 204 into 3, which is 2 and 1, 3 zeros are 0 1, 3 2s are 6, so 612. Now difference you need to find between CI and SI, so you will subtract CI, that is rupees 612 minus rupees 600, so which will be rupees 12. So the difference is rupees 12. So this is our answer. Now coming to the last question of this exercise, what will be the compound interest on the principal? See, principal is given, rate is given, time is given. What is asked to calculate? The compound interest. Directly we can put the formula, right? P into 1 plus r upon 200 power 2t minus 1, and we can solve. We just need to put the values like we were doing in previous questions in the questions till now, right? So the calculation part is simpler, you can go through it. And next 8000, right? 40 plus 1, that is 41. Now you will find the 41 square, right? It will be 8000 into 81, right? So after this what you can do, see, 8000 into 81 upon 1600, zeros can cancelled, right? And what are we left with? 16 and 80, right? So 8 10s are 18, 8 2s are 16, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, right? What are we left with? 5 into 81, 5 1s are 5, 5 8s are 40, so the answer is rupees 405, right? So the interest, the compound interest to be paid is rupees 405. So you will solve all the 4 questions in your copies, learn the formulas, right? The formulas for annual calculation of compound interest and the formula for half yearly calculation of compound interest. Both are different, which we have used in first exercise and second exercise, right? Only the difference will be that rate is divided by 2 and time is multiplied by 2 in compounded half yearly questions. So with this we finish the exercise.